and then Thursdays Papakalea has kicked back in, so I'm back to like, let's see, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'm back to 5 classes a week. Yeah, and then my friend is trying to get me to start a Kung Fu class, possibly on, I told him that really the only option for me is Saturday afternoon at my office. So, and he wants to get back into it, and he wants his son into it and his wife into it, and we'll see if that ever materializes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready? Yeah, move this. Yeah. Come in a little closer. There we go. Okay, so we'll start with our warm-ups. Yeah, bring your hands up. Take a nice deep breath. Right, slowly feel your spine stretching, your lower back. Extend your legs. Extend your legs out and just gently walk them back. Now wiggle your spine, wiggle your back. Let everything stretch and open up your rib cage. Yeah, focus on your back, not your arms. Don't stretch your arms. Don't pull your arms out of the socket. But feel the spine and the lower back and the rib cage stretching. And take a deep breath. Sink the air down and exhale. And come down. Just relax. Gently let your feet sink and press into the earth. Breathing in. Open the lower belly, open the throat, and out. Slowly taking your time. Just smile, smile. Smile into the chest, into the heart, and smile from the chest, from the heart outwards. And relax the shoulders. Just gathering air. Energy, light. You don't need a lot of muscles to do that, just intent. Can you imagine you're reaching way up and gathering a ball of light, violet, purple, blue, white, whatever color appeals to you. You flow it right down through the top of your head. Use the center of your palms and the fingertips to direct through your body, through the organs, through the meridians, through the bones, washing and cleaning and flushing, connecting yourself with the whole universe. And then breathe in from the earth. Gently press your feet into the earth. Sink them into the earth. Flow the chi up through the back, over the top of the head, down the front of the body. Slowly moving them into the bones. Pull the chi up through the bones as your feet sink into the earth. Every bone of your body. Stimulate the bone marrow, blood production, bone production. Clearing any blockages in your body. Draw, pull. Imagine that beautiful light flowing up through your body and circulating. And then bring your hands straight up, still pulling the chi up from the legs. Imagine it flowing up through the body and out through the arms. Continuous direction, just like a stream of water or a stream of light. Look straight ahead. Sit nice and straight and smile, shoulders down, elbows bent, fingers straight but not stiff, fingertips relax but extending, hips relax so the legs can sink into the ground. Just imagine all that energy flowing up from the ground, through the feet, through the legs, the hips, the spine, the rib cage, through the shoulders, over the top of the head, and flowing out through the arms. Look straight ahead. Imagine a point far away. Imagine the tip of the mountain. You gently, just watching it, not too intensely, but everything's flowing from the earth through your body, through that point. Take a deep breath and then slowly bring it down. Relax your arms and then come up from the side. Breathing in, and out. Gather, scan the horizon, breathe in. Let the body turn, let the waist, let the head turn. Let the body move, sway back and forth if it wants to. And the eyes scanning the horizon. One more time each side. Scooping down. Fill up the whole body with energy, with light. Deep breath and exhale and squeeze. Twist. Squeeze all that light and chi through every muscle, every part of the body. Focus it in the bones. Imagine you pouring that light and energy through every bone, squeezing it out, wringing it out. Twist and squeeze through ligaments and tendons. Deep breath. Let everything go, relax. Bring everything back down through the center. Sometimes when you have time and you have somebody to play with, you have them like hold up their palm. Just have them hold up their palm and tell them open their heart and just relax. And don't overextend, just lightly. And they can lightly close their eyes. You tell them lightly close their eyes and you tell them listen to their palm and listen to the arm. And you can do what you can do your whole palm, but you can use a sword finger. So this is for your experimentation, just to see if to help prove what you're doing, right, has energy. The sword finger is the index and middle finger pointed, the last two fingers down, and the thumb just over it, the tip of the thumb on the cuticle, right, on the bottom of the fingernail. And you just point it, and this helps the energy to whip out. So sword finger helps energy to spiral out, right? That Fibonacci spiral. And shoulders down, don't overextend. And you can gather, right? You can do this gathering, or you can pull from the earth with your mind, and you just extend and project from the heart. So you want to use left hand or right hand, and you just point it at. So if Bon, right, puts out her hand towards me, right, her palm, right, she turns her palm, right, I would sit several feet away, and I would just point, really relax, and imagine I'm pulling that chi up and it's sending out through my finger, and just have the intent like you're sending something out, and you can move your finger, you can circle, imagine it's spiraling up and circling, or it's just flowing out, and just move a little bit, right? Just move it around a little bit. Yeah, so open your palm, right? And you just point right at the center of the palm, and just imagine you channeling, right? You can gather with the other hand, or the other hand can be open, and the open hand is to receive the chi, so you can imagine it's pouring in through the top and out, or your palm is there to help gather the chi, or the other hand can be pulling and doing this kind of things, and you're sending it out to her palm. You just have to smile, and don't make it intense, just smile and just imagine. Yeah. And then the other person just needs to relax. And if their eyes are closed while you're doing this, you ask them, like, oh, did you feel anything? Or you could have them do two palms, right? And you only aim at one palm with their eyes closed, and yes, oh, did you feel anything? And sometimes they might say, I just felt like a little tickle line, right here. And did you feel it two hands? Oh, I only felt it one hand. They don't feel anything, don't worry, right? you know, like I said, that your sensitivity comes out, and depends how sensitive the person is, right? And the main thing is they're not fighting you, right? If they resist, yeah, they might not feel anything. They don't have to believe anything, and you just ask them, yeah. And you can come close, so I can hold her hand, and I can just do things like this and run the finger up and down. And then you just ask, oh, do you feel anything? You feel anything? Yeah, see, she doesn't feel anything. Yeah, so if you play with the same person, right, they tend to get more and more sensitive. So energy work is really sensitive. Right? If you watch the Kung Fu movies and they're coming out and whoop, and the guy flies away, or you have explosions all over, you know, there's legends about that kind of ability. Yeah, so I don't know, you know, there's legends of floating, right, meditating, levitating, and those are current legends. So like when you levitate, the common story is, you know, the student walks in, and the master or founder, they're sitting on the floor meditating, and they're levitating, and the student is like, oh, I want to do that. But the teacher is really irritated and saying, the levitation is not important. That's a side effect of having so much qi and controlling and such. So Fong Ha, who studied Yi Chuan, did a lot of meditating and played with energy. You know, he told us he doesn't really believe in that kind of empty force where you just stand and the guy flies. It's really subtle. So when they do demonstrations, he said it's a lot of cooperation, right? You're demonstrating with your student. They're used to the feel, you're used to them. So the effect is large, and they're not fighting you. But it's there. It is there. And I do know people who can fight with qi, with energy. Yeah? And so you can practice on yourself too. And you just run it up and down, and you see if you can feel it yourself. It's a good energy practice to cultivate and to help train the intent and to relax and project. Yeah? So sword finger again, sword finger, the thumb over it, right over the fingernail. Just kind of aiming the tip of the fingernail to the cuticle area, and just gently pointing. You can see my left hand. I don't know if you can see my left hand. The fingers are straighter. My right hand finger is not so straight. There's some crookedness. So if your fingers are a little crooked, don't worry. It'll still work. It'll still flow, and it'll still work. But that's a little exercise you can do for yourself. Yeah? You can do with your palm too. If the person says, a common thing is they say, wow, your hands are hot, but you don't feel it. Right? You don't feel your palms warm, but they say, wow, there's a lot of heat coming out. And basically the heat is flowing away from you. Yeah. And that's why you really don't feel it. Yeah. But that's a common thing. So after you class, if you were to massage somebody, right, they might tell you, wow, your hands are so hot. And you're like, what are you talking about? Your energy is just flowing from there. Okay. All right, one more time, hands up. Yeah, we're gonna reset, extend your legs, slowly walk them back. Open the throat, open the heart, open all the joints. Take a deep breath. Let it all out. Turn the palms, and we'll begin our warm-up. Breathing in. Let the shoulders drop and the fingertips extend, just like washing your face. Height of the palms or height of the face. Right? You really don't need to go any higher than that. And exhale as we come down. Relax the head, let the neck open up. The palms are continuously turning. Finish the breath before you begin again. And just go at your own speed, your own pace. Right? Don't worry, don't try to copy me exactly. Don't copy the pace I go exactly. Right? You need to take an extra breath, take an extra breath. You need to take a break, take a break. Notice how I tilt the sternum up as I exhale when I come forward. Just the head falls and relax the neck. Slowly open up the neck, the cervical, and slowly let it pull on the spine. Imagining it's reaching all the way down to the tailbone. As you exhale, feel the tension in your shoulders releasing and flowing down to your fingertips. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. And imagine what you're doing. Imagine you slowly gathering that light, that energy, washing your face with it, sinking it down into your heart, exhaling and letting it flow out through your palms, and it's flowing down. One more time. And relax and take a breath. Number 2. Pick the hands up and then fold them, one in, one down. And as you breathe in, turn. And the upper hand is the height of your face. And exhale when you're ready. Fingertips lightly stretching. You can feel your palms open and stretched. Take your time as you exhale, coming back to center. The eyes and the head follow the upper hand. And eventually start imagining you're looking at the horizon. And slowly start looking in between the thumb and the forefinger. As you turn, scan the horizon. One more time, and then we'll come back to center. Come back to the throat. It's a little lower, close to the body. Breathe in, open the throat. Feel the lower belly expanding. One more time, second time. Relax the hips so the legs are sinking and pressing into the earth. You can feel the heel from the toe, and the third time. Turn the palms forward, let them fall forward and down. Let everything go, lighten up the shoulders. But the legs are still extended into the earth. Fold the elbows and moving to warm up our shoulder joints. Squeeze. And roll them up and turn the palms and forward. And just naturally breathe in and out with the movement. All the way down. Remember to smile. This is the time you can remember to practice smiling and listen to that feeling of smiling. Listen to that little ticklish feeling, that happy feeling that you can generate just by thinking of smiling. And smile into your heart and project that smile. And if it helps, gently close your eyes while you imagine the smiling feeling. Relax and do one side. The other arm is extended or relaxed, but the fingers and palms are still open. So you still have that stretch while you sung. Don't forget about sung, relaxing. So they'll say sung, right? Sung the body, sung the joints, open and loosen the joints while you're doing your movement, while you're expanding. Come forward, Let the waist turn, let the head turn. Squeeze the shoulder blade in and pull the shoulder blade down. Fingertips are expanded. Feel those muscles under your shoulder blades pulling and squeezing. Finish this rotation all the way down and let it go and do the other side. Remember to only focus on the inside lower point of the shoulder blade. Imagine the spine straight up and down, just rotating around the center as you warm up the shoulder blade, the shoulder joint. And the palm turns. Pull the shoulder blade forward, and then come forward when you finish. Make sure both palms are open and expanded. All the way down, relax, and then back to front, and front to back. Two sides. Oh, that was a big pop in my shoulder. All the way down, slowly relax, let it all go, and then make those loose circles. Just shake it out. Shake it all out. Feel the arm dropping as you come down. Feel the shoulder joint dropping as you come down. Just shaking it out, loosening up the muscle. And then slow it down. And then put it back together, breathing in, light. Make the shoulders and the arms light. And exhale. The palms are slowly rotating, elbows are in. The center of the palm is the center of your nose. Breathing in and out. And slowly turning your waist and reaching forward as you turn. One hand comes in, one hand comes out. Okay, look straight to the front when you do this. And extend the arms to the front. Extend the arms to the center of your screen or your camera. Right, so as you turn, it's reaching for your camera. Now keep it in the center. And the palms are continuously rotating. Okay, and you can turn the waist multiple times in one rotation if you want. Right. One more time, breathing in and out and letting everything go. Just feel everything dripping down, but don't let the legs go. Hold the ball right in the center, elbows folded, and separate. Keep the arms bent. Right? From the elbow, the palms are coming into the center, and then slowly stretch the shoulder blades apart. Open the throat and breathe. Slowly let them pull and expand. Feel that stretch. Relax the spine and the hip and the legs so your body can expand up and down. Relax the shoulders so the shoulder blades fall into place. The shoulder joint falls into place. And slowly breathe in, take a deep breath and expand. And exhale when you're ready. Dropping the elbow straight down, stretching the palm. Stretch the fingers. Feel the warmth of the palm washing through the forearm. Feel the shoulder blades connect. Just breathe regular. Open up the spine, the hips. Keep the shoulders down. And slowly stretch the shoulder blades away from each other. Slowly expand. Take your time. Take a deep breath and expand. And exhale. Stretch the fingertips. Pull right from the fingertips. And feel the shoulder blades moving away from each other, breathing in and out. Let everything go right where the palms pass. Breathe in. Focus on the shoulder blades separating and then stretching. Feel that stretch go all the way down through the lumbar. Your quadratus lumborum. Through the tailbone. Feel it stretch all the way down to your heel and stretching out to the toe. Into the earth. And the fingertip all the way down. Last one. Turn your palm and tuck your elbow in and turn your body. The hand washes the outside. Turn your waist, turn. Then lift by your eyebrows and fall just below your belly button, palms over each other. And the upper palm starts turning. Relax the shoulders and let the whole body follow that turn. Breathe in on the end. And exhale. Let everything go. Turn your body and then turn and start breathing in and exhale and then start breathing in on the end, on the wind up, and then exhale as the elbow comes down and the bottom hand washes up right where the palms pass. Breathe in and turn and turn. Turn and turn the waist. Notice how much I'm turning. Force your waist to turn. Force the head to turn. Force the head to turn by letting it go. So you're winding up and then unwinding. Right here, you're winding up and unwinding. Make your palms nice and big. And then wind up and then unwind. Last one. Just stretching the palms and fingers and then come back to center. Right to the heart. Slowly taking your time. Smile while you breathe in and out. Relax the chest, relax the heart. Smile inwardly, inner smile. And imagine that nice, beautiful light that you've been collecting. And slowly project that smile and that energy out from the heart. When you finish, let the hands fall forward and down. Right, hold that smile. Let everything go. Let everything in your shoulders and your arms go. And slowly sink one leg into the earth to release the other leg so it can pick up. Relax the upper body and back, and then press that leg into the earth. Sink into the hip. Sink right into that hip joint. Press inwards into that hip joint. And let both legs go. Take a breath. Let all the joints go, and then slowly pull the chi up. Just legs at rest, knees pointing forward. Drop the shoulders. Palms nice and big. And finish the movement. Let everything go right here. Let all the tension in your arms go, and then begin again. Learn to finish the movement. Learn to take your time and not rush. You can think about what the next movement is, but don't anticipate so much that you start that movement before you finish the last one. Feel everything dripping and letting go, and then begin. So each movement is new, right? It flows, it connects, but each one is new because you finished that last movement. And it flows and connects because you don't tighten. You just let it go and it falls and begins again. Okay, press both legs into the earth. Feel the bottom of the feet, feel the whole bottom of the feet pressing down. Relax the upper body, and then sink into one hip. So press one leg and sink into one hip joint, and then begin. When that other leg releases, step forward, and then press the front leg and sink into that front leg's hips while the back leg releases. Pick up the knee as high as you comfortably can, and then switch. Really focusing on pressing one leg into the earth and sinking into that hip joint. And then slowly transferring. Yeah, don't worry about the coordination of the palms with the legs yet. Just breathe. Breathe in and out. Feel the toes sinking, feel the whole foot sinking into the earth. Just focus on pressing one leg into the earth. Sink into that hip joint with it. And feel when you sink into the hip joint how the other leg releases, how the other hip joint releases. Last time. And come back to center, hold the ball. Bring it just about the belly button. Relax, do one open and close. Drop one knee. Turn the body to the other way, turn your palms, and as you inhale, slide your hands straight forward, starting to warm up our hip joint, the pelvic joint. Bring the knee back, drop the other knee and turn your waist, turn your palms, just like it's sliding against a wall, right on the side of your body. The hands reach straight for the camera. Reach straight for wherever your camera is, or the center of your screen, center of your computer screen, or whatever you're using, and look straight to the front. Look straight to the front so you can see what's going on the whole time. That way your neck will move. If you want to open up your hip a little bit more, you can take a step. Yeah, I've been forgetting to put this one in. I couldn't figure out which warm-up I was missing for the longest time. You can slide your leg. These are all options. Right? Only do what's comfortable and what's safe for you. I was doing my Kung Fu exercises with my friend yesterday because he wanted to train and get back into it, and he wanted his son to learn. Come back to center. And I haven't done those for months and years. I'm gonna really pay for it later. My hamstrings are already feeling a little bit tight. Yeah, slide the hands on the side. Okay, sit comfortably. Press both legs into the earth. Relax and then sink one leg into the earth, releasing the other leg. Pick the knee straight up and pick up the opposite hand and gently press that heel out. Press the knee down, stretch the back of the knee, back of the leg, and then lift. Keep the upper body nice and upright but relaxed, and then switch. Stretch the heel, press the knee down, stretch the back of the leg, extend, and then lift. The other foot nice and flat on the floor, sinking into the earth, breathing in and out. Pump the toe down, pump the foot down while you exhale. And lift. And take your time. And let those small muscles and tendons and ligaments stretch and strengthen at the same time. Okay, and if you can get yourself to turn your body on the push out, turn your body. So heel and then foot. So if you turn the body, we're still warming up the spine and the neck and the shoulders and the pelvic and the knees. And if you pump your foot, we're starting to warm up the ankle already. So if you didn't have time, you only had time for a few exercises, you can still warm up all the joints nicely. Last one, heel. Come back to center. Relax, let everything go. Pick up the ball, bring it to your heart. Feel your palms expanding. Do an open and close right at the heart. Smile. You're gathering up that energy in your palm and smile into your heart. And then sink one leg, sink into that hip. Yeah, we do the ankles, heel and toe. The whole time sinking, pressing into that joint. So the other leg is free. Just taking your time, relaxing, let all the tension flowing down into the earth. Switch when you're ready. Right, finish your movement. Remember to sink 100% into that standing leg. And then the other leg will just float. Feel the bottom of the foot fully connected with the earth. The leg is pressing, sinking into the hip joint, but the very bottom of the foot is relaxed. All that pressure is coming from above it. Switch when you're ready, and small toe, big toe. Stretch your foot out, stretch the toe out, make it reach. Relaxed upper body, breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. There are practices where we hold the breath, but this isn't it. One more time and come back to center. So I have to really consciously get that foot to the bottom of the foot to relax. Yeah. Okay, so just drop your loose fist. Just drop it on the top of your legs and on the sides. Just a gentle tapunkment, gentle. If you need to, you can stand up and shake everything out. That's fine. Yeah. So don't forget, safety is number one. You want to stand, you can stand. Want to walk around, you need to take a break, just take a break. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to stand. When you sit down, make sure you know where the chair is. Yeah. Okay. Sorry I can't share my tea with all of you. So we could turn this into a tea time. Before the New Year's, I splurged several months ago, and I bought at the Chinese shop, I bought a glass bottle of green tea. When you buy the green tea, they tend to be kind of rolled up like pearls, yeah. Oh, and I had to think, it looks expensive, but every cup of tea really isn't that expensive, yeah, when you brew it, and you get a lot of brew out of that. But to get a nice green tea, or even a nice pu'er, or whatever tea you enjoy, but sometimes to spend a little bit more and brew it for yourself is really nice. It's satisfying. And then you realize it actually lasts kind of long, yeah. And if you go and buy coffee, oh, how much are you spending on coffee every day? But if you buy what looks like an expensive can of tea, even if you pay like $20 for it or more, really per cup, that's not much, yeah, for that quality and that enjoyment. Yeah. All right. So, I talk about as you turn, one hand comes in, one hand comes out. You turn your waist, and you just think turning right from the center, head pulling up. Right? One hand comes in, one hand comes out, and looking in the front. Right? So one hand comes in, one hand comes out. All the joints have to be loose. Right? So you have to sung the joints. You have to relax the joints. So if your hands are on your hips or on your hands are on your laps and I'm turning, right? One hand will slide forward, one hand will slide back. Still look straight to the front. The elbows are in. Right? Everything's just relax and sinking. Right? So not pushing the hands out, but learn to just let the hands and the arms and the joints react, right? Respond to turning the waist. One in, one out. One in, one out. You have that little washing machine kind of effect. Yeah. From there. Okay, so if you did it to the front, you could imagine your palms right on the side of the body. Elbows are in front. Right? They just fall. If I'm sitting, my hands would be right at the side of my knees. And drop the shoulders, right? Extend the legs, relax. And they say, imagine your hands are, I wish I had something. Somewhere I had a yoga block. That's all right. They say, imagine your hands when you're walking or standing, that each palm is resting on a piece of wood, and that piece of wood is floating on the water. So if you press down, it has that light buoyancy, right? You press down, you can feel it, that light resistance, but don't force it into the ground. It's just falling, right? At rest, and your arms and palms a little heavier, you let the wrist go. And everything's sinking. Right? So there's a lot of imagery in the Tai Chi and the meditations, right? And those are just guidelines. So once you get it, or if you find a better imagery, you use that. But resting, you can feel that buoyancy. And if it were really on water, it would bounce up and down, right? A little. You would have this little wave. So all the joints have to be loose and open. And the whole body can be resting. So if you bring your hands up, right, slowly feel from the rib cage coming up, and then you turn the palms, let everything go. Let the shoulders and elbows go so the hands slowly fall. You can feel your palms getting heavy until they just hit that point where they're resting on two pieces of wood, two blocks of wood resting on water. Take a deep breath and then let it all go. Right to the side. So when the hands come forward, they feel like they're extending and reaching out a little bit, not just swiveling straight up and down, but just slide and feel over here opening. Drop the shoulders as the palms turn, drop the elbows in, and slowly let the arms fall, just letting them fall by themselves, and just for a little while resting on those two blocks of wood, and then releasing the shoulder joints, letting everything go. Okay? So when we're doing the leg drills, you're sinking into this hip, you're thinking into the hip joint. When we're doing the arm, right, where that fold is, sink and think inside of the fold over here, right? So the legs, you think inside the hip joint, the upper body, you think inside the front of the shoulder, right where it folds. And just think about that point, right? So as you come up, feel your shoulder blades rise, but part of your mind just thinking of that joint. And drop your shoulder blades, never letting go of the thinking of that joint. Just 1% of your mind is right inside of that joint. Let everything go. Remember to reset and start again. Come up, drawing lightly. You can feel that gathering and then letting everything go. Your mind still inside both joints and resting on two blocks of wood. And then slowly letting it fall. Let all the tension out. Breathe as many times as you need and then go again. Right, so each move is new, relaxed but connected. Draw and pull, and then slowly let go. Palms nice and large. Sung, relax. Right, sung the muscles, sung the joints. Breathing in and slowly breathing out. Take as many breaths as you want as your palms fall. They can pause at any point and then let them go. But as you're coming up, breathe in as you come up. And then slowly let it go. Light and heavy at the same time. Let them pause at any point, resting on 2 blocks of wood. Right? You can pause multiple times and then let it go. Last time. Right? Finish the movement. Breathe in. And exhale to begin falling. You want to pause, pause. When you pause, there's still motion. Because when you pause, you can feel the tension releasing. Finish the move, take a breath, right, and then reset. So that feeling of drawing, really light, the shoulders is really light, and you draw, right, and pulling, and just intent of pulling, not using stiff muscles, just drawing and pulling. Right? It's a pump. It's like a hydraulic pump, right? The feeling is that hydraulic. So if this side is pulling, right, it's dragging the other side down with it. And then as you drop, just the weight, just letting it fall. And then the other side, right, it's moving that air pressure is just making the other side float up. So if you use 2 hands, if you use 2 hands and you started 1 hand up and 1 hand down, right? You could start with, you're going to control from the top hand. If the top hand is pumping down, just relax the other side and just let it float up. Right? So you could just practice pumping, and this hand pumps down, relax the other hand, and just feel and imagine that it's slowly being pushed up. Right? They're connected through a tube. So as you put your mind here and pump this down, you have to put your mind here and just let it go and just let it react. Right? So you could just practice pumping the chi down and the other side floats. Pump the chi down and the other side floats. You have to let it go. Right? Or you could practice the bottom hand drawing and pulling the chi up, right? And the other hand just falls. It's connected through that hydraulic tube. So you pull, and your whole body can turn and pull and draw, and the other hand will just sink. You can fold. So if you look at me from the side, you can see my body turn a little bit and the joints folding. Pull the chi up, just let the other hand fall. All right, pull the chi up, just let the other hand fall. No resistance. If you look carefully, I'm turning my waist as I do these movements. Right? And the hands not just going up and down now, they can circle a little bit, right? Can draw up and down. Right? So you could practice pumping and then pulling, and then you could practice just one hand, right? One hand pumps down and then the same hand pulls up from there. So if I'm standing, I could really emphasize the up and down and the turn of my body, right? If I turn side a little bit, I could sink and pull, right? They can both draw, or they can both pump, or 2 hands can draw up. two hands can float down. The two hands can draw. Right? And two hands can just fall into place, resting on those two blocks of wood. Right? So you learn to turn the waist, right? That spiral will draw up from my back, that pulling from here, expanding, and then the hand is rounded, right? Yeah, and those spirals just come in and out. It's a fun little exercise to get in and see if you can start to feel that pumping and rolling and drawing action. You might get it right away, or you might be like me where just kind of like mechanically, what are people doing? And then slowly you get that feeling and slowly you feel it come in. Right? And what you find is the less you do, the more it comes out. So the less muscle you use, the more intent and imagination you use, and just let it flow. So if you're a dancer, that's the thing I notice. People, if people who dance in the arts, right? They'll just have that. They'll just start moving because they'll start dancing, right? And theirs looks a lot more aesthetic than the way I do it, and that's fine. But they're applying it to how they move. Yeah. So if you do hula, if you do a lot of hula or other kind of dances where your body has to move and wave, that's that feeling, right? That emotion of drawing and then releasing or pumping down. So you express yourself in the movement. Okay, something a little different than the set, but we'll run through the set. We'll close and run through the set, or at least a little bit of it. Okay. Loosen everything up. Just sit nice and straight, legs extended, everything just at rest. Take a few nice full breaths of air as everything calms down and settles. You find your alignment. And then when you're ready, gently start expanding your legs into the earth while relaxing the hips and shoulders. And then gently at the same time, the top of the head is being suspended, so the body is expanding in both directions. You're thinking of those four joints. Thinking of Sung, relaxing while you expand. Thinking of that smile into the heart, expand the heart, project that smile, that feeling of smiling. You're thinking of that beautiful light, right? That little sun in the chest warming up and starting to glow. And then look straight ahead and expand the palms. Drop the shoulders. Take a deep breath of air. And then let it out. Take a second deep breath of air. Let it all out. Look straight ahead. Take a third deep breath of air. Let it all out. Let all the joints expand. Feel the body expanding. And as you breathe in, commencement. Picking up the arms, pulling the chi up, gathering it in your palms and bringing it to your heart. Relax. Smile. Number 2, rolling the ball away. Bringing that chi and warming up the whole body, all the organs. Elbows and shoulders down. And then come back to the heart. Number 3, emphasizing the heart and lung Qigong. Number 4, single whip, turning to your right while pressing the ball away and then starting to open. Raise the palms to the height of your face. Number 5, one sao. Keep on turning while the right hand starts dropping. And the hands just moving up and down. Shoulders are light, spine can turn, the spine is open and loose. Following the upper palm is height of the face, looking right through the thumb and forefinger, scanning the horizon. You come back to center, spiral back to the heart, right into an open and close. Take your time. Turn and press left side, single whip. Raise the palms back to the height of your face. Flow into one side. Keep on turning while the hands turn. Feel the wrist bent, right? Palms are open. The wrists are bent. They're stretching the back of your forearm. Pulling the chi, pulling the ligaments and tendons. Legs extended into the earth. No resistance on the bottom of the feet. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the right while you spiral back right into an open and close. Sinking the breath down. Brushing the knee on the right side, turning to your right. Slide the right hand up while you breathe in. And drop the palm and exhale while you turn back to the front. Relax and then lift the sternum, expanding. Keep on turning while the palms drop to the center, facing the center. Turn 45 to the right. The left hand slides up. Let the arms swivel. One in, one out. Hu pipa. Then cradle the ball. Turning to the left. And parry right and parry left. Let the palms sweep and wash through the arm. And the left hand just covers while the body turns. Turn, 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 turn. Wrist on top of wrist. Breathe in and grab. Exhale and squeeze the fist while the right fist surges forward, and then let everything go. Back to the center, wrist over wrist. Pull the chi back. In and gather. And compress just below the belly button, then exhale and lift the sternum. Double palms pressing the mountain. Release the wrist while you draw the chi back to your heart. Smiling, seeing that glow in the chest. And then repeat brush knee on the left side. Just turn and slide the hand straight up by the ear. Right hand supporting the elbow. Fingertips. Exhale. Brushing the right knee. Lift the sternum. Keep on turning while the palms turn to the center. Turn. Hu pipa. Holding the lute. Holding the Chinese lute. Cradle the ball. Right. And then shooting palms or parry left. And then parry right. Right hand's going to flip over while you turn. Flips under the left, wrist on wrist. Keep on turning. Breathe in and start grabbing. Exhale and squeeze the fist while the left fist comes forward. And then release, bring everything back to center, wrist on wrist. Drop the elbows and shoulders, expand, gather, compress, and exhale and lift the sternum. Double palms pushing the mountain. Slowly draw the hands back. Remember to smile as you do the heart-lung Qigong. Repeat on the left side. Breathing in, brush the knee again, followed by leisurely tying the coat. Fold a little to your right, to your left, while the right hand circles up. Turn the waist and turn back to center. Turn the palms and drop the elbows. Wipe straight down while you keep on turning a little to the right. The right palm scoops up while you start turning to the left. And push the hand out. Big spiral. Spiral right over the tailbone. Loosen up the spine. Double palm to the front. And heart-lung Qigong. And repeat on the right side. Brush the knee first, followed by leisurely tying the coat. Breathing in and out. Think of the movement. Fold into the right while the left hand circles up. The body turns. Turn the waist back to center. The palms turn flat. Drop the shoulders and elbows while you wipe down and in towards the belly button. Right fingertips connect. Lift. Turn your waist to the right while you push the palm out. Spiral over the tailbone. Loosen everything up like a whip. Nice and straight. Right into an open and close. Fist under elbow. Turn to your right. Press and open and start dropping your right hand as you open. Then turn your waist and palm is flat to the floor. Right in the center. Turn back. Bottom hand holds a fist and keep on turning and let your left elbow go right over the fist. Fist under elbow. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, turn and squeeze your fist as it comes forward, and then release the fist, open, fold at the elbow, and turn to your right. Left hand washes down, repulse monkey. Brushing the knee, lift the sternum. Palms turn, keep on turning. Right hand washes down, repulse monkey. Left hand brushes the right knee, lift the sternum. Keep on turning. Left hand washes down, repulse monkey. Left hand brushes the knee. Leisurely tying the coat. Fold, left hand circles up. Turn towards the center, hands flat. Drop the elbow and wipe down. Fingertips connecting. Turn your waist while you rise. Turn your waist. And turn the waist. Fingertips still connecting, and then they release. Right in front of the heart. Turn to your left. Last section, fist under elbow, open while dropping your left hand. Turn the waist. Left palm flat to the floor. Turn back while the left hand grabs and makes a fist. And adjust the arms so you have left fist over right elbow. Breathing in and exhale, turn and push the fist out and let it rise naturally, and then open the palm. And then let it fold and turn to your left while the right hand washes down through the elbow, brushing the right knee. Lift the sternum. Keep on turning, repulse monkey right. Left hand washes down. Exhale, lift the sternum. Last repulse monkey. Breathing in, fingertip, heel of palm, lift the sternum while you expand. Leisurely tying the coat, right hand circles up. Turn flat to the front, palms turn, wiping down, in towards the belly button, lift. Extend forward and big spiral over the tailbone. Loosen up all the joints soon. Double palm and then release the palm. Last heart lung Qigong. Smile, relax. Take your time as you finish. Let everything go as the palms face front. Breathing in. Not too far. Just like we did that drill, let everything go. Feel like your arms are falling and resting on 2 blocks of wood, and then release it. Let everything go. Let all the tension in your neck, the shoulders go. Let the tension in your hips go. Feel the legs sinking into the earth. Feel the bottom of the feet sinking. No resistance. The spine is light, sun in the chest, smiling inwardly to the heart and then projecting that smile outwardly. Take a deep breath, come up and gather. Hold that smile, hold that nice smile. 3 times, flushing the body, letting everything go, just relaxing, just to recenter. Just to clear any blockages. Let the arms fall first. Let everything go out of the arms. Then sink one foot into the earth. Sink into that hip so you can bring the other foot back and consciously relax the upper body. Right, and then sink that leg into the earth. Feel the whole bottom of the foot. When the other hip releases, bring it back while relaxing the whole upper body. Press both feet into the earth and then let everything go. Okay, loosen everything up. Oh, that was nice. That was a little different. No, we just added in a little different warm-up, right? Just playing with Qi. Yeah, I want to learn how to play with Qi, learn how to round. Feel the shoulder blades round. Let the body turn. Right? When you do these, right? Let the body turn. Let it draw. Right? So it's like drawing up and then sinking back. Right? Sink the shoulders. Right? Everything moves. Everything is round. Everything is flexible from here. Right, from the front, it's round, it's flexible. Right, 45, round, is flexible. The shoulders have to drop, elbows have to drop. Right, drawing into the body, and it comes in. Right, and then drawing, right, pulling and expanding. Right, expanding from the center. Right, so learning to pump the Qi and feel the Qi just pumping up and into the earth and letting it flow through the legs is just one direction, right? You can draw 45, right? Could draw from here, and then pump down, right? And that's where you start seeing movements like sweeping or round movements, right? Where you're drawing, expanding, right? And it can sweep, it can lift, and then it can come out. Right? So it could be rolling back into my shoulder, and then sending out from there. Yeah. Easy, yeah. You have to play. You have to play and get the shoulder joints and everything moving, right? Everything moving. Everything has to move. Right? All those dances, right? All those dances where everything's loose. You know, you have to have that. It's just they have a different intent while they're doing it, right? They're not really drawing Qi in and stuff, but you have to have that looseness. Okay, let's take a short break, drink some tea, take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll run a little bit of the walking. But last week we started with what did I do? The silk reeling. Yeah, so we'll continue the silk reeling and review that. We haven't done that in a long time. Yeah, open up your microphones. You want to talk stories?